And in our top business story, Emirates NBD has approved the distribution of a 35% cash dividend at 35 fils per share for the year ending the 31st of December 2014 at its 8th annual general meeting. At the meeting held at its headquarters in Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the chairman of Emirates NBD, presented a review of the year ending the 31st of December 2014. He stated that Emirates NBD remained on a growth path and they delivered a record performance and became the first UAE bank, and for the first time in their 50-year history, to achieve an annual pre-impairment operating profit above 10 billion dirhams. In light of the strong performance by the bank, they are proposing to increase the cash dividend to 35 fils per share. He added that during the year, the investment banking arm was ranked as the highest arranger of US dollar sukuk issuances in the Middle East and number 3 globally. Total income of the bank in 2014 increased to 14.4 billion dirhams, up 22% compared with the previous year, while net profit for 2014 increased to 5.1 billion dirhams, up 58%. The UAE Internal Audit Association, founded by the Ministry of Social Affairs, has announced the launch of the new Hassad initiative, which is the first of its kind training course. The Hassad programme aims to train fresh Emirati graduates in both the private and public sectors and is in line with the Absha project, which was launched by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Focusing on internal audit fundamentals and practices, Hassad looks to develop an individual's skills and knowledge when dealing with audited organisations. Due to the vast exposure of the higher colleges of technology and their network of 17 campuses throughout the UAE, the UAIAA have joined hands with them and have signed an MOU to deliver the programme. According to officials, the government business sectors are constantly growing and developing, which has created the need to launch the Hassad programme. They added that this reflects the UAIAA vision and goals, contributing towards the Emirates' youth, career and knowledge development, and also supporting Emiratization within the UAE's internal audit sector.
The Hassad program, which is currently a dedicated program for UAE national, for young Emiratis, to graduate within 3 months from the program, ready to be part of any audit department, armed with the Part 1 and Part 2 of the CIA, in collaboration with the higher colleges and productivity. Auditing, the role and the importance of auditing comes in governance. When you lack governance, then you're opening the door for so many things to happen. But auditing assures that good governance is happening, whether it's in the private or in the government sectors, looking at all the processes and making sure that they are in line and they have good governance with them, to make sure that the basic elements of transparency, responsibility, fairness, and responsibility are actually there, embedded in every organization.
The Internal Audit Association president also revealed the agenda of the 16th Annual Regional Audit Conference, the largest smart conference in the Middle East related to internal audit, which is set to launch on the 8th to the 10th of March.
This particular conference is very much in line with the theme that internal audit needs to be also innovative. It's a 2-day program, and there's a pre-workshop on it. That in the 2-day program, there are more than 70 speakers in 8 different tracks. And 2 of the tracks are in Arabic, and they're going to cover major topics in governance, risk management, leadership quality, fraud, the importance of IT, and of course the 2 tracks of Arabic for the first time we are having, to make sure that we can cater for the government sector as well.
The super rich are now preferring to buy luxury properties in Dubai's Palm Jumeirah and Downtown areas over Monaco. That's according to the latest report. according to a WealthX and Sotheby's International Realty Report titled the Global Luxury Residential Real Estate Report 2015. Non-European ultra-high net worth individuals, those with $30 million or above in assets, are investing in Dubai's luxury property market. It added that for decades, the markets of London, New York and Paris have been hubs for real estate investments. In the last decades, however, changes have occurred, with the rise of hubs like Hong Kong, Singapore and Dubai heralding a new wave of real estate investments. It further added that non-European super-rich individuals were buying in Dubai and Singapore over Monaco, as it was witnessing an increase in real estate prices, reporting that Dubai's prime luxury properties were over 10 times lower than Monaco, which is the world's most expensive residential property market. Over 2,200 migrant women workers in Dubai have completed the financial management literacy program, and many more have confirmed their participation. That's according to the senior management of Western Union. The announcement were made at an event today hosted by the Western Union in association with the UAE Ministry of Labour in Dubai. According to officials, thousands of women working in Dubai's labour camps have been financially trained as a part of the Western Union's Sapna programme, launched in November last year. Company officials claim that in the first 3 months of the programme, more than 7,000 workers have successfully completed training, and many more have expressed commitment to personal financial management. They added that in a survey recently conducted among some of the women who recently underwent financial training, all participants expressed confidence that the programme gave them the skills needed to plan their finances and support their long-term goals. Sapna sessions are currently being held in workers' accommodations across Dubai for unskilled workers in the corporate and retail sectors. Prominent women's groups that have been trained include Filipinos, Indians, Kenyans, Sri Lankans and Nepalese.
The idea came out of brainstorming. How can we, as expertise in that field, be an integral part of these migrant workers? And the Sapna just born from that brainstorming session. What we have seen today is a phenomenal success. More than 7,000 people have been trained on financial programs, and as a result of that, we've seen numbers going 50% increase in saving for particular individual. And that's the objective we want to achieve. We want to help people achieve their dream in certain period in a goal manner and fashions that people would like to achieve.
Well, a lot of things have changed for sure, because before I didn't keep a record of how I spent my money. So right now, with the booklet you saw that they gave, I have to log in every single dirham that I spend. And now it's really different, because I know what I'm spending on and if it's really, really necessary for me to spend on it. Otherwise, I need to save.